All right, boys, we're back. I wanted to get a video out for you guys, so this is just a calm look Q&A, and I got a bunch of responses, so I'm gonna read them all out, spit you guys the game of your life. Again, very simple video, but it's gonna be entertaining. I actually wanted to update you guys on life a little bit. I'm recording this video on July 1st. In 2 weeks, I'll be going down to Miami for a trip for like 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna come back home for a month, and then mid to late August, I'm gonna make the move to Miami. Like, it's actually crazy to say because I've been planning this for over a year and I knew I would make this shit happen. Literally 2 years ago, I had $0 in my bank account, and now I'm moving out to Miami. I make money from this shit right here. It's actually insane. So I just wanted to thank all y'all for believing in me because I didn't blow up till recent. But anyways, that was low-key corny. Let's get into the Q&A. So when I posted that thing on my story, not even a minute later, I got this. What got you into scamming? Bro, I make clothes and I teach people. If you're talking about scamming my clients, I've literally had 0 complaints, and I only started my mentorship in Discord like a month ago. Literally 0 complaints. Your ass is tweaking. Just to clear the air, I'm not a scammer and I really do this shit. Just look at my other videos. Question number 2, what do your parents think about your success? Now, this is actually a really good question. I've gotten this a lot on my TikTok lives. And at first, bro, to be honest, they thought I was doing this shit for fun. They thought it was like a nice little side hustle just for fun, stuff like that. Little did they know I was taking it as serious as possible, grinding my ass off. And they didn't start taking me serious until like a couple months ago when I hit my first 10K week. They were like, oh shit. Ever since that drop, they supported me fully, and now they're not making me go to college because before they were really heavy on me going to college, and I just knew I had to make it out. Next question, where do you source your clothes and how is it made? Also, do you do pre-orders? I used to do pre-orders, but I'm transitioning into the hybrid method. So the hybrid method is when you're consistently dropping pre-orders, but you also have restocks on the site. So it's kind of a mix of both. And I have 2 or 3 different manufacturers from all the clothing that I actually drop, but the 2 countries are from China and Pakistan. But my personal favorite's China, to be honest. And they made these bad boys right here. They're restocking late July, so do not miss. Also, peep the messy Instagram because by the time this post is posted, I probably release a drop date. Next question, what do you recommend are the best 3 tips for marketing your brand that aren't SMS and ads? Organic content. This shit is a cheat code. I said this in my last video, but you have to think of it as a lottery. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. You wanna post as many times as possible, 3 or 4 times a day. With that, you wanna test out different content styles. So maybe for like a week or half a week, you'll try this content style, you'll try this content style, you'll try POV, you'll try talking videos. Whatever it is, you wanna keep going until you find a video that works for you. Once that video goes semi-viral, just keep repeating that same content. But once you find a video idea that sticks to you, literally just keep going at it and you will blow up, I promise. It's literally that simple. If y'all didn't see my Instagram story the other day, I literally created my Reels account like 2 weeks ago, and I'm about to hit 7,000 followers at the time of this recording. By the time I uploaded this video, I'm probably at 7K already. It's so easy to go viral. You just gotta stay consistent, bro. How do you promote your brand so good? Brother, it's very simple. I get people on an SMS list through organic marketing, and then I run TikTok Spark ads. Literally it. Literally what generates me $10,000 a month. It's so easy. Is a clothing brand an actual way to get rich, or is it just a side hustle? Again, I talked about this on my TikTok live, and Quan was saying that you can't get rich off a clothing brand. When he literally got rich off a clothing brand, a bunch of people I know got rich off a clothing brand. I technically got rich off a clothing brand. His ass is lying because his account is dying and he's trying to spark controversy. Don't listen to people like Quan. Don't get me wrong, I respect him, but that was just a horrible take. And he knows that shit's true. Making merch clothing as an agency for influencers is a solid idea. I've actually never heard of it, and it's low-key not that bad, but I don't think a lot of YouTubers drop merch anymore, to be honest. I haven't really been in that space in a while. The last time I watched a YouTuber drop merch was Jesser. Shout out Jesser, shout out 2Hype. Those are my childhood growing up. But to be honest, I wouldn't start it. I would try to do something else. What's the best type of clothing to sell? Guys, if you're just starting a clothing brand, this summer, I want you to sell jerseys, jorts, and mesh shorts. Those are the 3 things that are blowing the fuck up this summer. Just trust me on this. How do you get your clothing brand website up and running? You go to shopify.com and then you click the link in my bio, join my Discord, and I'll teach you how to do the rest from there. Little promo. But seriously, guys, I'm gonna stop and take a break to talk about this Discord. This is literally the best investment you can make if you have under $100. I'm literally teaching you A to Z on how to start a clothing brand and giving you all the resources and systems that I used that made me successful in my own clothing brand for $50 fucking dollars. Plus 3 group calls a week with special guests. Last week we had Jake Sujanani, J Park Ecom, and AK Moves on my group calls. Shit's a cheat code, guys. Lock in, it's in the link tree in my bio. Do I need an LLC as a beginner? No. Personally, for me, I wouldn't get an LLC until like $15,000, $20,000 in sales. It's just not necessary. LLCs are basically only for tax benefits, and you can't get taxed if you're not making money. So to wrap it up, 15, 20K in sales, get your LLC. What's the best way to market my clothing brand? I'm gonna give you the sauce. I'm gonna give you my full drop plan. Actually, my marketing plan, not my full drop plan, because that'll take like an hour. Literally, you post 2 to 3 times a day. I already found my content style, so I already know what works. I talked about that earlier in the video. And before you drop, you wanna funnel people into an SMS list, which you call your VIP list. And from there, you wanna make them feel special, so give them early access, discounts, entries to giveaways, stuff like that. And then you go and set up TikTok Spark ads or Meta ads. Get an agency to run them for you because they're very hard to run yourself. Run the ads to also get people on your SMS list. And by the end of it, you'll probably have 500 to 1,000 subs if you started from 0. And then you drop, you post a bunch of stories, and you make fuck you money. Guys, we're halfway done, so bear with me. Can I buy products off you and how? You can't buy products off me, but you could go to @messyshop and buy from there. We're sold out right now, but we're restocking in late July. What made you want to start a clothing brand? Bro, I know a bunch of people talk on this and I know it's corny, but all entrepreneurs they have that inside them. Pause. But they just have that thing inside them that makes them feel special. It makes them different. And you just know if you have it, you know that you're not meant for the normal. You just know. And for me, I always had a vision of starting a clothing brand when I was young. I don't know what it was. I've always wanted to do it. I guess Jesser and like Eric Emanuel are my inspiration. Jesser, if you end up watching this somehow, just know that you probably sparked my entrepreneur mindset. And I thank you for changing my life. I actually sent you fan mail like 6 years ago. If I can find it, I'll put it up on the screen right here. But getting back to it, I just knew it, bro. It's that simple. And I'm sure other entrepreneurs can vouch. What type of kid were you in school? Now, to be honest, I was pretty quiet. Like, I had my small circle of friends and I was known and respected by everyone, but I didn't really talk to people a lot. Like, I would only talk to people if they talked to me. And like, for some reason, everyone liked me and everyone knew me. But I just had my small circle of friends, like 4 or 5 of them. And for my grades, I was a shitty ass student. I was averaging like D and C's. I think my final GPA, it was like a 2.4, but I hated that shit. But I would say I was a good kid. You know, I didn't really do much. I was just waiting to go home and work, or I would work in school, probably my junior, senior year. What did your parents say when you started your business? Now, at first, again, I said this before, they literally thought I was just doing it for fun. They thought it wasn't serious at all, and they thought I was gonna give up within like a month. And my hometown friends said it too. And now people are literally glazing me. Like, I've had like 10 or 15 people come up to me on like the last day of school and be like, bro, I thought Messi was gonna fall off after a month. Good shit, bro. I'm proud of you. I'm like, appreciate it. But no one took it serious. Only I took it serious. How did you scale your brand to 20K a month? Literally, what you could do is go to my account and click the video below this. And then you could also join my Discord and you'll get my full roadmap, like I said before. What is your motivation? This is kind of hard, but it's half proving people wrong, half just for freedom. You know, I want to be able to live a good life early. I want to treat my family right. I want to retire my parents, and I want to give my child and wife a good life. And then the other half is that I have 0 plan B. Like, if this doesn't work out, I'm just fucked. But I know it's going to work out. It's already working out. And then for the proving people wrong part, I had way too many people hating on me in the beginning. Almost like half the girls in my grade just hated me. Don't know why. I guess it's girl talk, but no one really liked me in the girls. It was weird because a lot of the dudes liked me, but none of the girls liked me. And then the dudes trying to get with the girls, and they would start to hate me because they just wanted to get some pussy. And then I was just getting clowned at the beginning. And now, literally, haven't posted on my Snap story in a while. Right when I go to Miami, I'm dropping on a yacht. I haven't told any of you guys this. We're renting a yacht. We're going on it. I'm gonna drop on it. So my drop day is gonna be on the yacht. I'm gonna vlog it and everything. So you guys see that in another video, probably my next one. And I'm gonna post my Snap story, my results. I'm hitting an easy 15, 20K day. I'm gonna post it, post the dashboard. Life is good, flip off, and then I'm gonna post it. And then they're gonna be like, oh shit, he's actually him. But yeah, that was actually corny as fuck. Let me know if I should do that though. That was really corny. Oh. Did you do drop shipping with Shopify? Yes, I actually, before I even started my clothing brand, I started drop shipping, but I failed. So yeah, that didn't do too well. But it taught me lessons that I know now that I wouldn't have if I first started drop shipping. So that's good. Any advice on TikTok videos? Literally just stay consistent. I also gave advice earlier in the video, but the rest is just stay consistent, bro. If you don't post a day, I like to look at this as a lottery ticket. The more videos you put out, the more free lottery tickets you're gonna get, and eventually you're gonna win the lottery. So literally just keep posting, bro. It's that simple. How can I earn money without investment? You can't unless you do OnlyFans. Shout out J Park Ecom. I'm waiting on that OnlyFans, boy. Bro, how could I start a clothing brand? I'm gonna give you the sauce on how I started mine. You really need to dial in on a niche. So pick a niche that you like, whether it's streetwear, you know, opium, dresses, girl stuff, shoes, whatever it is. You pick a niche and you have to stick to it, and your whole brand has to stick to that niche. So the name, the meaning, literally everything needs to correlate it, and then you start the design phase. But I'd say the first and best stepping stone is to find out your niche. How much did you have to pay for materials? Now, I don't know what this guy's talking about, but I'm assuming it's learning. So during my journey, I've actually invested over $10,000 into courses and mentorships. You guys may think that's really stupid, but I definitely got my money's worth on most of them. Some of them I didn't, but most of them I actually did. And I don't think I'd be nowhere where I am today if I didn't invest in those courses, to be honest. Last question, and it's actually a good question. How deep in did you start to see success? I started my entrepreneurship journey when I was like 14. I started trading NFTs. I failed. 15, 16, I started drop shipping. I failed. 16 also, I started SMMA, YouTube automation. Failed. 17, I started my clothing brand, and I didn't really see success, but I knew I had to keep going until like 4 months in, where I had my first really big drop. Okay, not really big, but first pretty decent drop, where I made 3K. And $3,000 in a couple weeks as a 17-year-old is pretty good, especially in the environment I was in. So right there, I just knew I couldn't go back, and now I'm hitting 10K weeks. Actually, it's insane to think about. But yeah, that was the last question. I appreciate you guys for staying this long if you did, and make sure to follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, follow Messi's Instagram, because there's a huge restock coming. And then if you're looking to start, you can join my Discord. The next time I see y'all on here is probably when I'm going to be in Miami. So I'll see y'all soon.